Welcome to Neyland Stadium, one of the biggest and most beautiful settings in all of college football. This big crowd ready to roar. They know when the Volunteers run through that tee, it's showtime. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. And we'll see the number 14 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So Tennessee's offense will get the first swing today. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams, and one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
And the Volunteers come to the line with first and goal. They'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Alabama's offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. And here comes the other star wide receiver on the field. This is really an elite group in college football this season, and both these guys belong in that group.
Yeah, these guys have been chirping back and forth at each other in social media throughout the week. I want to see who has the better day because chances are that's the team that's...
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
After the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. The offense behind the sticks, off schedule there after the first down play. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. First down here for this offense. Here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense edge to it.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Same tailback, another carry. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Snags the quick throw. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Alabama.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They've got the lead, but had he settled for a field goal last time out, they'd love to find the end zone here. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, that's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
The offense really clicking here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Running through the tackle. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Football knocked loose in the backfield. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And the field goal will finish off the first quarter. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Bringing pressure, and the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Running out of time in the pocket. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field, looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Pressure is coming. It's going to be incomplete. Tried to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. That play makes it 2nd and 10. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And it's good right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
2nd down after that previous play.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Tackle made after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Drop him back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got a man down the middle. The ball is loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. And he's got his man open downfield. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Volunteers are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Touchdown, Tennessee. This offense really clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Have to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it for a big gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch is made down the middle. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And that is no good. Off the miss, the deficit is still 16. Still a 2-possession game.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. You make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. It's been a fun start to this one. And this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead. And unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Pass complete on a crosser. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. And that'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first down. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer.
Catch made inside the 10. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The Volunteers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Looking to the end zone, and it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. And he knocks that one right through. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it falls incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. And there's the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be...
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. It's a shotgun run call. Touchdown, Volunteers. And the beatdown continues. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The pocket breaking down. Throws it to the right. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. Important second down play coming up. Now they'll run a draw play. And tackled after a small pickup there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's going to take off. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fighting off the defender. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Third down coming up after that running play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
He'll hand it off. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And the Vols moving quickly down the field here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get
intercepted in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it. Offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
First and 10 play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down. We're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to chuck it again. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Caught quickly. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And he's brought down at about the 3-yard line. And we've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Trying to extend the play. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down. Well, a field goal here does them no good, so the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You hope
they pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. He's running out of time here. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
And now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one.
Wow, the kicker deserves a lot of credit here. He placed the ball perfectly. All you have to do is keep the ball in bounds and then hope for a favorable bounce. Here, they got a real favorable bounce.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he pulls in the catch. Football comes out. And the defense jumps on the football.
Oh, just a costly turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground, and really any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Well, let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.